throughout the Bible, but certainly in the dialogue between Gabriel and Mary that we find in the Gospel of Luke. One of the absolutely, I think, essential snippets that we need to take away from the dialogue between the archangel and the young virgin is that she's posed with a question that is also a challenge. And I think there's two fundamental things about that touch upon what you said and that also should give us heart. Give us heart as Christians, too, in the moment that we live in Western society, where along the lines of what we're talking about, everything feels so deterministic. Everything is preordained. Certainly, if you listen to the technologists of Silicon Valley, they are about to immanentize the eschaton, and it's going to happen. And there's nothing anybody can do about that. That touches upon what you said very starkly, because as you remarked upon how many people you think will accept the mark, that is essentially, it's both, for most people, they'll take it, they'll swallow it, they'll say, oh yeah, well, Sam Altman said, or Elon Musk said, or Mark Andreessen.
Immortality, sure.
But what we can take away from the dialogue between the archangel and the virgin is how, Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. And the Blessed Virgin says, and I'm paraphrasing, of course, whoa. She responds with a question. How can this be? This is what we would say to Sam Altman and the like. How can this be? She questions. And I'll tie it back to another piece in the Old Testament in a moment. But she questions. She does not just accept. This is the difference, a key fundamental difference between us and Islam. And I would say this is an inheritance from our Jewish friends, but certainly I think it takes on another dimension and aspect in Christian faith. But she's able to argue. She can argue. She can dissent. Ours is not an unquestioning faith. And then...
Sorry, I just want to make one point of that because
go ahead.
A Greek monastic told me, and this was very influential on me. He as a young man, I was a teenager back then. He was like, you need to question everything that the church tells you. He said, because if the church doesn't have an answer for all your questions, it's not the truth. Right?
Yeah.
So
yeah, no, that's right. Well, and we can take great heart and comfort in the fact that, once we make our way through the liar, lunatic, Lord trichotomy posed to us by C.S. Lewis, and those of us who are believers finally arrive at the place in which we say, yes, Lord, I believe. Eyes have not seen and ears have not heard, and yet I believe. But like the virgin, like Christ in the garden, like Abraham on the mountaintop, we say, not mine, but thy will be done.